It's a long time ago now. It's coming on nearly 12 years. I met Richard, who's a qualified driving instructor, had a small company with 2 or 3 cars at the time. I had administration background over a number of years, and the amalgamation was to come up with an idea about how you can learn to drive in a shorter space of time. I myself had done a course ad hoc with a local instructor many years ago because I couldn't face taking an hour lesson a week for a year. He condensed that into a week for me, and I passed my test. And I believe that you don't have to go the traditional route and have it strung out for a period of length of time, because most people with common sense and aptitude can learn to drive in a short space of time and have a crack at the test. So there was the company formed on that basis, and we haven't looked back since.
It is intensive, yeah. It is, I think, it can be quite tiring, that linked with the theory training as well. But of course you don't get the knowledge loss that you would do otherwise if you're just having an hour or an hour and a half a week. You retain so much more on an intensive basis. We traditionally had the Norwich Centre that had been going for 10 years, which was very successful and still is. And in the last 18 months we've progressed, because of the demand from around the country, to open up a Manchester and a Peterborough office. And we've now also got a North and a South London office, which are thriving at the moment. So we're very pleased with that.
We insist that they teach the syllabus fast for the pupil, go through the syllabus correctly and cover it thoroughly in a shorter space of time, where traditional lessons perhaps may be strung out a bit, or may go on, or maybe you'll have a traditional lesson one week and have to go over the same topic the week after because you forgot it. So our instructors are moving on constantly during the week, so they are pushed. The instructors do go home tired. And when you first come to 5-day as an instructor, it's a bit hard to grasp the fact of how fast you can actually teach a pupil. Pupils can learn very quickly, and this method is completely different to the weekly lessons. So an instructor coming to us from those weekly lessons takes a while, several months to learn, and we put them with other instructors to learn how to teach fast, how to teach quickly.
Looking for the 8th of April, that's the date.
8th, yeah, I will get it.
Yeah.
I can't promise it right now.
Okie dokie. Well, she's going to ring back in an hour and a half.
All right.
So we keep a little lookout for it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I'm searching Manchester anyway.
Right. Okay.
10 years ago, we started on almost a chalkboard or an A1 flip chart pad, drawing pictures on pads instead of in the car, but realised that in the last few years things have come on a lot of high-tech stuff about now. Would you say, Luke?
Well, as you can see behind us, I mean, you've got moving video footage now where you can actually see what you've done in the car, what you're about to do in the car, and when you actually see it visually, pictorially if you like as well, it helps it stay in, and people can visualise what they're going to be doing and what they've just done.
It's just under the £900. You're looking at £888, Sylvia. 9 in the morning till 2:30 every day. You're going to be doing practical driver training, so that at the end of those first 5 days, you are going to be ready to apply for your practical driving test. You apply for the test, and then we are looking to get that test for you 75% sooner than the DSA waiting list. And for the vast majority of our students, that means one of the days in the week after you've completed the course.
We just condense everything into a 5-day period, structured course, so the customer knows what they're doing, when they're doing, and there is a finite end to the training that they have with us. Apart from that, it's exactly the same syllabus, same teaching methods on the road, same qualified ADIs, same test booking systems, the DSA and DVLA that we deal with, same companies, just that we do everything at an accelerated rate. It's what the customer needs nowadays, because people haven't got 6 to 8 months to find out whether or not they can pass the test or not.